This video is for anyone who has ever been arrested in Harris County, Texas. I don't care if you were released a second later, your case was disposed of through dismissal, an acquittal, a no bill, a deferred adjudication, probation, a straight probation, or a conviction, you still have a criminal record. And until you file the necessary paperwork with the court, this will remain on your criminal record. You may wonder why, when you go and apply for jobs, apartments, things of this nature, that you're getting denied. You're getting denied basically because this offense, this arrest, this charge, this conviction is still showing up on your Harris County criminal record. Now, I am Sean Lacey, aka Miss Officer. I am a former police officer. Okay. But now I'm an advocate and I assist people through my company, Erase Your Record, to do exactly that. And that's erase their Harris County criminal record. Now, one of the biggest questions I get is, can you actually do this without an attorney? And it's called pro se. And the answer is yes, you can. Now, I'm not giving legal advice at all, but the law, Texas law, states that you can do this on your own. Now, the biggest thing, and I'm going to show you all, I'm getting ready to show you all how you all are able to do this. The biggest thing that I need you all to know is, in the process that I'm going to show you all, there are attorneys built into the system already. So you do not have to hire an attorney. So when I say on my website or any information that I give out, when I say that you do not need an attorney, it's because attorneys are built into the process already. So you don't have to hire an attorney. So what I'm about to do, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you exactly the process, so you'll know that there are attorneys that's already here for you. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is share my first screen. And that is my website. This is my home website. This is the parent company, which is Legal Gangsta. And it is the parent company of Erase Your Record. So the first thing that you'll need to do is come here to the website. And that is legalgangsta.com. And it is spelled LEGAL-GANGSTA, legalgangsta.com. Once you get here, you are going to scroll down. Let me find my mouse. Okay, come on. Okay, here we are. You're going to scroll down. The first button that you come to says Erase Your Record. You're going to press this button. Once you press that button, it's going to bring you to this screen. Now, this is the actual Erase Your Record website. This is where you will find out about the 10-step guide, which this is what we sell. We sell the 10-step guide, which allows you to erase your own Harris County criminal record without having to hire an attorney, because again, attorneys are already built into the process. You all may hear from time to time on the news or through the church or through different community outreach centers and things of this nature that they're having fresh start programs. Okay, the Fresh Start program, the same attorney system, legal aid that they use is the same attorney system that's built into our 10-step process. Okay, so once you get here, you are going to come up and press the Do I Qualify tab. Right there, guys. Do I qualify? You press this tab and then you come down. You can read this, because my goal is not just to give you the information or give you the process, but to educate you on the process as well. So this is just telling you the difference between sealing your record and expunging your record. But what we're going to do is we're going to come to this first button, find out if you qualify. Click this button. And you will come to this page right here once you click this button. And now on this page is where the attorneys are built into the system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop sharing this screen for a moment. This is called Clear Your Record, Harris County. That's what this is called, Clear Your Record, Harris County. So what I'm going to do at this point is show you all who created this, so you all will know that there are attorneys built into this process. And then when I finish that, we're going to come back over here and we're going to run a name, and then we'll proceed from here. So give me just a moment as I stop sharing this screen, and let's see, go over here to this information. Okay, let me pull this information up. Right here. Okay. Here we are. This is Clear Your Record, Harris County. Who keeps it running? Okay. This is the attorneys built into the system. And let me make this really large. The operators and contributors to this platform: the Beacon Law, project owner and legal lead. Okay. Then you have January advisors. You all can go back in and do your own personal research if you choose to. But these are the attorneys that's already built into this system. Again, the Beacon, okay, big here in Houston, Harris County. Then you have Texas Legal Services Center, which is a partner. January advisors are data and web app build. Okay, then right here we have Texas Access to Justice Foundation. It's a funder. Black Sheep, they did the design. Harris County Public Defender's Office, Harris County District Clerk Data Source. Okay, and then when you come down farther, this part I just got through telling you all about. That is for Clear Your Record, Harris County. That's for finding out about sealing your record and expunging your record. But when you come down here and you have an expunction, which is expunging your record, the Harris County District Attorney's Office is the attorneys that's built into the system. When you get here, they're going to tell you exactly what you qualify for in along the lines of expungement. They will tell you what you qualify for or what you don't qualify for. Okay, they even provide you with forms, petitions, okay, which is, again, all a part of the system, the ecosystem that's in our 10-step guide. So this is not something that I'm doing along the lines of telling you, okay, you qualify, you don't qualify. Even though I've been studying this since 2003, the law changes every 2 years. And I study because I want to make sure, as an advocate for you all, I'm bringing you all the most pertinent in time information. But one of the things I find out is people don't want to be to receive too much information. So what I've done is I've done the research for you all. So I've done the research and I've condensed it. But right here, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but I do want you all to know that there are attorneys built into the system already. Okay. So you don't have to hire an attorney because you already have attorneys. As a matter of fact, you have a team of attorneys. They will tell you that they cannot give you legal advice. And of course they cannot, but they will provide you with enough information. And then you combine it with the education and the steps that's included in our easy 10-step guide, and you will get your record expunged or sealed. Now I'm going to stop sharing this screen now that you know attorneys are built into this system. And I am going to go back to, excuse me. Let me stop sharing it. I want to go back to the Clear Your Record, Harris County. So now we are here. Now, this is where you will find out what you qualify for. This is what you will find out. This is where you will find out which charges, which arrest. And yes, there are convictions that can now be sealed in Harris County. I know people do not think so, but yes, there are. Again, this is not legal advice. That's law. There are convictions. So we're talking about dismissals. We're talking about acquittals. We're talking about no bills. We're talking about deferred adjudications. We're talking about straight probations, and we're talking about convictions. And of course, to get to any of that, we're also including arrest in this. So now let's go to check my eligibility. Now, remember, you came to this page after you pressed the do I qualify. Let me take you one step back. When you were here, when you pressed the do I qualify button here, link, when you press this, that's how you came to this page. Okay. And the do I qualify, of course, was on the Legal Gangsta website. Now you come here, you check your eligibility. Okay. Now to get the accurate answer, you have to answer each question accurately. It's simple, but you must answer accurately in order to find out which of your charges, arrest charges, probations, convictions, qualify to be expunged or sealed. And you cannot choose based on how your case was dismissed, will decide what you'll qualify for, but you'll find that right here. So now, have you ever been arrested for a crime outside of Harris County? Answer this honestly. So this individual, the answer is no. Have you ever been arrested for a crime before January 1st, 1990? This person is no. So then you press continue. So we're going to enter this individual's name, and her first name is Jane. Her last name is Doe. And it says middle name is optional, but you must put the first name and you must put your last name. And then you must put a date of birth. So her date of birth is July 14th, 1982. And then you just check this box and you submit it. And these are Jane Doe's county cases. Did you all see that? Her county cases came up right there. And you see it right here. We're going to move forward right here. But if you press each one, it'll tell you the case cause number, the offense type, charge level. This was a misdemeanor. Jane Doe, the filing date, when the case was filed, when the case was dismissed. And again, this information is going to be based on exactly with what you were charged with. So whatever you were charged with, you'll see it here. And you can do it for each charge you have, each arrest, each case you have. So it says, are these the correct Harris County cases for you? We're going to say yes. And then we're going to move on to next. And then you get to this page, and we're still on the eligibility checker. And it's going to tell you exactly what you qualify for. Okay. It says that Jane Doe, has 3 likely eligible cases for expunction. And an expunction will totally erase these charges off of her Harris County criminal record. If it had said she likely qualified for an order of non-disclosure, that would have sealed the record. Okay. And that's just hiding it. But it's still, of course, great in order to be able to live your life and take care of the things you need to take care of. But this is great. All 3 of these charges. And we use Jane Doe because that was the name that was in the Harris County system. They probably fingerprinted her, AFIS'd her, and they found her exact name. So that's her exact name. And And it says that she's eligible for an expunction. Now, after you finish this part right here, okay, after you finished it, I wish it was one that would have come up for the order of non-disclosure, because what it would have done, it would have said you may be eligible for an order of non-disclosure, and then it would have told you what section that you are eligible under. And each one of the sections start with 411. So it's 411.072, 411.0725, 0.726, all the way up to 411.0736. Okay, so it'll tell you. Now, after you find this information out, what you're going to do is you're going to come back to come back to erase your record where you did the do I qualify. And once you get back here, you can come back and you can read about what the guide, about our guide, or you can straight purchase the guide. Okay. This right here tells you everything about the guide. And the beauty of the guide is, whereas, let's see, let me go back to, give me 1 second. I don't know if this is, hopefully it'll face properly for you all and it's not backwards, but this right here is the 10-step guide. Okay. And the thing about this guide is it initially had all expunctions, all orders of non-disclosure in one guide. But what we've done, because, we had individuals saying that, it was overwhelming, especially when all they needed was a petition to seal their record. Whereas this had petitions in here to seal and to expunge. But all they needed was, say, a petition for order of non-disclosure under section 411.0725. And that section is for successfully completed deferred adjudications. So misdemeanors and felonies. So what we've done, we took the complete guide and we broke it down for each section. So for each 411 section, and then for expunctions. So all you have to do is come back and you get the guide you need. And the beauty of this 10 steps, it has steps 1 through 10, and it includes about, just like what we just went through, finding out if you qualify, filling out the petitions. You have all the petitions that you need between the workbook and the website, because once you get your once you get your guide, you will have information on accessing your own private portal. And then you have a community. You have videos that come with this workbook. Then you have a community that you can communicate with. We meet once or twice every week. So you'll have the community, you'll have the videos, you can post questions and different people can help you back. So it's a community. We're working together to get people free from their Harris County criminal records. Okay. And I think that is all. I think I covered everything for you all. I am Sean Lacey, aka Ms. Officer, and here's to new beginnings, Houston, Texas, Harris County. I love you. You can reach out. Again, the website is legal-gangsta.com, legalgangsta.com. Our number is 346-420-5522. That's the number to the office. And we're right here in Greenspoint. Okay. And that is all. Houston, I love you. I love you. I love you. We're a great city. I know it's a lot going on, you all. I know. But remember this. It only takes one match to start a fire, a forest fire. Just one match. All it takes is one person from one family, from one community to get the guide. And then you can use it to uplift your family members, your community, your churches, whatever it is, whoever it is out there that you know can use this. All right. This is Sean Lacey, aka Miss Officer, and I'm signing off. Love you, Houston. Bye-bye.